Let me wipe this off. Good morning, you guys. Hey, you guys, it's the morning reset, and welcome. So glad you in here, y'all. What's up? Welcome in, Jackie. I see you guys coming in the room. Good morning. I hope y'all are good. Happy Sunday. Just a second as I go ahead and share this out. I'm so grateful to see you guys coming in the room. So grateful to be here this morning. I am truly, y'all, feeling so blessed, and I hope you're feeling so blessed as well. Take some time to get your mind right this morning. Come on in. I am sharing out the live, so if you are watching here, please just bear with me as I share out this live as many times as possible, okay? Hey. Thank y'all so much for coming in this morning. If you are new in here, my name is Ifeyani, and I am Big Sis. I am all about good vibes, good energy, and lifting the vibrations, you guys, so we all can feel good when we get up in the morning and have and start our day. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to make sure that you feel, like you got somewhere that you could come to where it's gonna be some good energy in the morning, because hey, that's what we need, right? That's what we need. We don't want to go anywhere where there's where we're feeling like not wanted, where we're not feeling loved, where we're not feeling appreciated. And trust me, here in the manifestation room, I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you. Thank y'all so much for coming in. We just getting started, y'all. Make sure y'all share out the live. I do not know, where we going all the way today, y'all. I just am here making sure that we got the vibes high in the morning, and hopefully y'all feel amazing. Hopefully you guys are feeling loved and feeling cherished, and I hope y'all feeling like, you know what, I could do this. I'm trying my best to share it out as many times as I can, y'all, because I want to make sure that I got some people in here this morning, okay? I want to make sure that I got some people in here this morning. I am, so as you see me just sharing it out, that's what I'm doing. Oh, wait, I did not mean to do that. Hey, Nate, how you doing? I have made up a group or something. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for my daily heart me. I was not trying to do that. I undid it. Thank you, Nate, for sharing it all. I'm trying to get it out to as many people as I can. I know it's first thing in the morning. So if you could share it out for me 1,000 times. What's up? How you been? I've been doing good. I've been so blessed this week. Honestly, I can't really, I'm just grateful. I'm truly grateful, y'all. And I think that, I just want to share that because, God has just been my creator, like the universe, God, source, however you define, God, that has been doing this thing, okay? Feel so full, and I'm grateful, and even when I come on here on lives, like every time I get off, I just be like, I'm so grateful that I did that. I'm so grateful that that I'm here and I'm able to be on live, on these mornings. Hey, what's up, Gold Digger? Welcome in. Thank you, Nate, for all the love. I appreciate you. Guys, thank you, and thank you so much for sending out the live, bringing people in the room. How are y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. Hey, how you doing, boo? Thank you so much for coming in. We are back live every Sunday through Wednesday, 5 a.m. Okay, I know. I was about to say, did you just level up in here? For a while. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for leveling up. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Y'all, this week, like I said, I'm super grateful. Y'all let me know how y'all are doing in the chat. Let me know what's your energy like. That's our first thing to do in the mornings, is kind of check that energy and see how we all are feeling. Come in, let me know how you've been feeling this week. I know it's more than a notion to, it's just more than a notion. Like we out here working, we out here doing whatever we got to do. We out here doing whatever we got to do, you know, taking care of ourselves, our family, our community. So let me know how you feeling in the chat. I hope you feeling good today. Today is Sunday. So I'm doing good. My energy is on 100. I love to hear it. Okay. And you know, today is Sunday, so we just kind of checking in. It's gonna be story time. We're gonna be talking about some, talking about some manifestation things. I'll tell you guys kind of what's going on, and just, we just chopping it up today, and we want to make sure that everybody's feeling motivated. Excuse me, and it's feeling good as we go into this next week, right? You having your yes, you having your first box battle next month. Yeah, because we about to be in October, which is crazy, y'all. September flew on by. Can I put you in my Rising Queens and Kings court? Yes, bring me over. I would love to come. I would love to come support. I love a good box battle. Okay, we love a good box battle. I love coming in. I know, Nate, the year is going by fast, y'all. And it's like, it feels like every year we be like, dang, the year flew by, but no. 2025 flew. But it's crazy because I feel like I have lived so many different lives since like January. Like I have just been like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna go do that. Okay, we're about to do this. Like, it's been like such an interesting year, but a really, really blessed one. But it's like I have been in so many different the year is done. No, quarter four, like, it's crazy. Like, it's like, okay, quarter four starts. We going into quarter four. Like, and it's just like, dang, the year is gone like that. Like, I don't know, like, feeling like this time last year was like that. Like, it really was. Like, it really was. I don't know. I don't know if it's us getting older or time is literally speeding up. I don't know. Or it's just everything that's going on too. It just feels like it's just been going like fast. Thank y'all so much for 1K likes. Level 10 in here as well. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, y'all. I feel like I feel like even though the year has been going fast, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, to think that next year is about to be 2026. That's wild. Like, where are we? I'm surprised the cars ain't flying right now. I'm sure they are on their way to flying. Because that's how it feels like. It's like, it's 2026. Like, it's 2026. It's about to be 2026. What was that? Like, what was that movie what was that? iRobot was made in like 2030, y'all. Up on that quicker. I know the cars are flying. Like, it's so much going on, and yet it's like they really trying to take us into, I don't know, they be trying to take us into like some type of dystopian type of situation. It's like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not going into no type of dystopia. It's about to be we have a beautiful and bright future. They really trying to get us to be on that dystopian timeline. It's like, no. We're not. I just was thinking about that. I'm like, no, because it really is about to be 20. It's 20. Thank you so much, Nate, for those gold populars. I appreciate it. It is really 2025 going on 2026. And they are trying to get us out here feeling like, oh my God. I'm like, no. We're creating the world that we want to see. And that's why I be on here like, nope. I don't care what happens to this app or any other. We know how to create community. Do you hear me? How to create community. We're creating community on this app and off the app. All right, and on the app and off the app. It's like, you got multiple communities where you can go. You got multiple people you can count on. You got multiple people you can call. You got multiple people you can share resources with. All the things. Us doing what we're doing and making these communities and learning about different things and like trying to keep afloat of what's going on with technology a little bit and seeing how we can, how we can shape things and move things for our greatest good. I think that that's what's going to count in the years to come. It's like, how do we use our brains and create something new, right? Because we do not have to accept what they, we won't have to like slide into what they're trying to do. No. Hey, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Good morning, Brandy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. You guys, thank y'all so much for tapping on the live. We're almost to 2K likes. I really, really appreciate it. And make sure y'all, if y'all haven't already shared it out, share it out, okay? Make sure y'all share it out. Hey, Brandy, thank you for coming in from Fort Worth. Welcome in. If you guys are new in here, you just coming in for your first time. Oh, thank you for following me. My name is Ifeyani, and I am Big Sis, and this is the Manifestation Room, and we're doing a morning reset this morning. So come in, let me know how you're feeling. We want to make sure that we are feeling good if possible. Hey, Creative with K, welcome in. We want to make sure we're feeling good. We want to make sure we are keeping our heads high and creating community during this time and making sure that we, just making sure that we feel good in the morning, y'all. We gotta feel good. As you coming in, make sure if you're new in here, you can let us know where you're coming in from. And also make sure you share that live out like 1,000 times, okay? 1,000 times. Okay, you guys. So, one thing I want to do this morning to kind of start off the live. I started a little later this morning. I started at like 5:30 something. I normally start at 5. Y'all, my phone died overnight. But this is how God is so good, because my phone died overnight. When I tell you, I like woke up and I was like, wait a minute. What time is it? I got to get up for my live. Got up and was able to get myself together to still be on by like 5:30. So I'm glad about that. But I want to say what I'm thankful for this morning. And I would say that I am thankful for getting up. I'm thankful for waking up this morning, and I'm thankful for waking up and just having the my body was like, wait a minute, what time is it? I'm really, really, really thankful for that. Okay. My body was like, Hey, welcome in, you guys. My body was just like, thank you, God. Thank you. What are we doing? So that's one thing I'm thankful for this morning. I like, if you can, if you are able to. If you're not, it's okay. But if you're able to, I want you to go ahead and shout out what you're thankful for this morning. I want you guys to let me know, because it's really good to get your day started off with being thankful and really being, having some level of gratitude. I know that it's so easy for us to focus on what we lacking, what we don't have, or what's wrong. And it's like, no, the more grateful you can be, and I don't mean that toxic grateful where it's like you just ignore everything that's going on and you just like, well, I'm just gonna be grateful. Like, no. I'm talking about truly. Hey, Big Mar TV, what up? I'm talking about truly, like, how can you feel grateful? You know what I'm saying? Or what can you really account some joy on this morning? I'm grateful that you guys are in here. So if you guys could, if you are able to, I know people be driving, people be, doing whatever in the morning, getting ready. It's okay if you can't type that in. But whenever you get a chance, just go ahead and let us know what you're thankful for this morning. All right. So another thing I want to talk about is positive, to start off the lives, is talking about having a great mindset. Mindset is everything, y'all. What your mind believes, your body will follow. So if we talking about manifestation, if we're talking about being in peace, love, and joy, if we're talking about being happy, that is a choice. A lot of that's a choice, and a lot of that starts here in the mind. And a lot of it is, hey, fans, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? I want you guys to really think about your mindset, you know what I mean? And what you are allowing to come into your mind, what you are putting out into the world, because you are so powerful with that mind of yours. And I really want to take the second to remind you, it's Sunday morning, you're going into this next week. I want you to feel amazing, and I want you to know that you're amazing. I want you to know that you can do whatever it is that you feel purpose to do this week or want to do this week. You know what I mean? But it starts up here. I got a flash goal, so I'm gonna put that up there. It looks like we got, if a gifter could send roses, you guys, that's the flash goal. So I'm gonna put that up there. Yes. I think yep, let me see. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pin it's gonna pin the flash goal for a minute, and then I'll pin the live goal as well. Yeah. I appreciate it. Hey, Slim, welcome in, you guys. Thank you guys, everybody that's coming in. If you're new in here, like I said, my name is Ifeanyi, and I'm Big Sis, and we're just getting started this morning. This is the morning reset, where we get our mind, our vibes, and our energy up so we can have a good day and a good week. So what I'm gonna do? Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm almost. Hold on. Get me out of here. I don't want to pin that. Okay. All right. I don't know why it took me back over there to that other goal. Oh, it won't let me do it. I don't even know where the regular goal is right now. It won't let me pin it right now while it has a flash goal, I guess. So until I get that flash goal completed, that's all I can pin. It's crazy. Crazy. I appreciate you guys, being in here, but what I'm going to do now, too, is share it out a little bit more, too. We're going to get some more people in the room, okay? You guys, thank y'all so much for coming in. We just getting started with the morning reset today. I hope that you all are feeling amazing. If you could, share it out as many times as you can. We're going to get this morning started. So what else? Let's see. What else did I want to talk about with y'all this morning? Because I know I was thinking it. So mindset, you guys. So we're going to talk about mindset and talk about why it's so important. It's so important for your mind, for you to be conscious of how your mind is thinking or what is bringing into your experience. Your mind is really made to keep you safe and to keep you alive, right? It's not necessarily, your brain on its natural function is not necessarily made to have you achieve your goals and dreams and visions and bring love into your life and be at peace and all these other things. Your brain is wired to create a space for you to survive, to just live, be safe. And that's a lot of the times why when we start thinking of lofty goals or things that are maybe a little bit out of reach, sometimes we can feel like you could immediately get that doubt that comes in, immediately get those things that come in and be like, okay, I have to really assess, is this truth? The thought that comes in and makes me feel like I can't do the thing that I wanted to do, is that really the truth? And a lot of the times it's not. A lot of the times it may be somebody else's voice. A lot of the times it's just your fears or doubts coming up, you know what I mean, to try to get you to stop doing what it is you're doing. And depending on what you believe in, you might say, that's the devil, okay, coming in and giving you those thoughts to kill your joy, to kill your prayers, or to destroy what you have to create, right? And it's real. Those thoughts will come up, and you can choose to say, all right, I believe this thought. Whatever you put feeling behind, you believe it. Hey, Demita, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for coming in. So whatever you put that thought behind, you can believe it. And I'm sorry, not thought behind, the feeling behind, you're going to start believing it, right? Even if it's not true. And so I want to remind you guys that when you start really observing your thoughts and just sitting with them, and you realize okay, I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that. That doesn't make me feel good. That doesn't make me feel safe, or that doesn't make me feel like I can accomplish things. That doesn't make me feel like a good person. That makes me feel that puts more pressure on me. That makes me feel bad, or that makes life harder. That thought right there, it forces me to think in a way that makes my life hard. When you are able to start sitting back and just allowing your thoughts to come and observing them, this is a wonderful and great space to be, because that is how you affect change in your life. That is how you affect change in your life. So I want to tell you guys some ways in which we could do that. How can we do that? How can we switch our mind up? How can we observe our thoughts? Like, how do you even start doing that? And if you guys have questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Or if you have any comments, make sure you drop them in the chat, because this is a community conversation, and it's also, just really helpful to converse with people about this, not only for like me, you know what I mean, but just for people watching or who are going to watch this later, because I put all of these videos over onto YT. Okay, I put them all over there, all the live videos. All right, so if you miss it out, you can see it. But either way, so how do we start observing our thoughts? How do we observe our thoughts so that we can change those thoughts? We observe our thoughts by sitting back and getting in a space of peace, of just like relaxation. Sometimes people will suggest that you meditate. I suggest that you meditate, but I also just suggest that you take moments to do. I like maybe shorter meditations where I just take moments to just bring my body and awareness like back to myself. And I mean, where you can just sit, say in the middle of the day, you're working. And if you have a 5 minutes just to sit and just breathe and call your attention back to your breath and let those thoughts come. Let those thoughts come, and then just be like, okay, what is coming up? If you're laying there and, you start thinking about what you're not doing. You start thinking about, I have to hurry up and do X, Y, and Z. You start thinking about, what if so-and-so needs such and such? You start thinking about, but you have this 5 minutes, right? And immediately in that 5 minutes, you start thinking about, welcome in, you guys. You start thinking about what are you not doing? What needs to be done? You start getting antsy or anything like that. Those are thoughts that you can observe. If you already have this 5 minute block where you can just sit and be at peace or just rest, right? Then you can observe the fact that your brain is like, won't allow you to chill. Like your brain is like, no. We got to keep going. No. And then you can observe that. And you can say, you know what? You can remind yourself, no, you have 5 minutes, babe. You got 5 minutes to sit here. You have 5 minutes just to sit here. And you don't have to hurry up and get up and move and go to the next thing. You can sit here because you have that time, right? Does that make sense? I'm hoping I'm getting that. I'm hoping somebody's understanding. Like, you can sit there and observe that and be like, wow, I really be rushing myself around. Wow, I really don't let myself chill out. Wow, I really won't let myself relax. Or say you come to a space where you do that and you breathe in and you sit and you're like, ooh, I'm so nervous and I don't even know why, or I feel so nervous, like, what's going on? And maybe some thought comes in your head and you like, you're not smart enough to do da-da-da-da, or that will never work, da-da-da-da, right? These thoughts that are coming up, are they giving you the anxiety? What is making you feel this way? You have to give yourself time to rest and sit and get to a place of stillness. You have to, even if it starts with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, right? When you work that up, it's a muscle, it's a practice. And I know people will feel doubtful or feel like, they're not doing something right if they can't sit there for that long. They'll beat up on themselves, or they'll just tell themselves, I can't do that. And it's like, well, you can't do it because you're telling yourself you can't do it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you can find ways to bring your energy back into yourself. You can find ways to bring your energy back into your body and back into your mind so that you can assess what it is you're thinking. Now this is all me going in on basically mindset, because I want people to be able to stop, to think, and to change direction if necessary, right? Change your direction in your thoughts, change your direction in if you change your direction in your thoughts, you're definitely going to change your direction in your actions, right? And if you change your actions, you change your life. If you change your habits, you change your life. If you change how you speak, you change your life. If you change how you think, you change, like all of those things trickle and compound among, like they trickle down, right? And they compound upon each other, right? Thank you, Gold Digger, for my tiny dinies. Thank you, I appreciate it. If you take that time to do that, you will change the trajectory of your life. You really will. If you allow yourself to come and sit with yourself and be in your own energy, you can change your life. I guarantee you. And not only will it be, I just burped, that was confirmation. Not only will it be, you just changing physically on the outside, but it's going to be you changing internally, which makes all the difference. Because I am telling you, when you start getting to the place where you really don't want for anything or really don't need anything, you're just really, really grateful to be, the feeling of fulfillment there is what a lot of us are looking for, but in other ways. Like we're looking for that fulfillment or that feeling of like feeling just the feeling of being fulfilled. You know what I mean? With our day to day. And we think that maybe the love is gonna do it. We think that the job is gonna do it. The career is gonna do it. The body will do it. The money will do it. We think all these things will do that. But it comes from within. It really, really, really does. It comes from within. It comes from feeling like and knowing up here that you are worthy, that you're blessed, that you're loved, that you're capable. It comes from knowing these things. It comes from believing these things, and it comes from acting upon these things and having real proof and, proof in your life of the good feelings and the good people around you. You know what I mean? And I say all of that again, leading back to your mind. Your mindset is going to be the thing that really push you in those places and gets you to feeling more fulfilled. Because if you let your mind just run on autopilot and like just pick up whatever it is people are putting out, pick up, what's the word? Not like just accept whatever people say about you, accept those other thoughts that come in, accept what the media programs you to think. You are going to, you won't be fulfilled. My device is heating up. Hold on, y'all. It was charging. I'm going to have to make sure to take it off. Okay, I had to take it off. I took it off the charger. Hopefully, I don't know why it's heating up. That's weird. But, so, if you can really do that, I promise you will be so much more fulfilled. Because for me, I think that I'm at a place now where I just know, if that makes sense. I just know that I'm in a different space right now. And I just know that mentally and emotionally and energetically, I'm just in a different space. And I say that because there's been continuous growth, but it has also been, I've also gotten to a place where I'm I'm happy, and realizing I know that life isn't perfect, right? But being in a space where the people you're surrounded with are good people, where you feel loved from yourself and others, where you are just grateful, for what you get to do, from doing things like this, from going to spend time with people, being in community, giving back, like all these type of things, being able to take care of yourself, like whatever it is that, you're doing, you got health in your body, like, and you just realize like that's what matters. You just realize that that's what matters. I stopped chasing things outside of myself. And I just hope that that is what people are able to do, is like, stop. You don't have to chase things outside of self. You know what I mean? I really, really am truly, 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 I really am grateful. Y'all, let's share the live out. If you guys are just coming in, my name is Ifayani and I'm Big Sis, and we are live Sunday through Wednesday, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll start a little bit late today, so we really just getting rocking and rolling in here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in and sharing out the live. I know how it is in the morning. We gotta get the ball rolling in the morning. It's a little, wipe the crust out your eyes. You're getting on TT, okay? Like for me, I'm early. I'm over here on Pacific Standard Time. So the 6 a.m. is real, right? But I love it. Hey Nita, welcome in. And I know some people are also on the, you all are over there on the 9 o'clock time. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Y'all coming in here and being in here, even if it's not as early. But just coming in here to set the mood for the day. We connect with some amazing people. The people that come in here are really, really great. The people that stick around are amazing. Hey, Jazzy, welcome in. The people that come and stick around are amazing people, and they really show up. They really come in. They show up. They love on people. They engage with people, and they're here to have amazing, amazing conversations. Good morning. How are you doing, Jazzy? Thank you so much for coming in. We were just talking about, some mindset things and talking about shifting our perspectives and how, when we shift our perspective about things and we think about things differently, that is what shifts our life, and it's wild because I do want to mention, like, this is not to ignore. This is not necessarily to ignore everything that's going on around you or how you feel about things, right? I do think that from a space, from people who have been in significantly or who have maybe grown up and had traumatic childhoods or traumatic life experiences, it is not saying to ignore those things and just mindset and like you just got to think positive. Like sometimes you cannot, like, sometimes putting mindset over healing those wounds can create that effect of like sweeping things under the rug, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome in, you guys. Hey, Haylene, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate y'all for coming in and tuning in with us this morning. We getting up and starting some good vibes and energy on this Sunday. Mindset here and healing your body, your emotional body is just as important. Okay. So you're able to get to that mindset because you've been able to observe your thoughts maybe. And then if you sit and you observe those thoughts and you realize, hey, these are thoughts that are making me feel bad. Then we got to go a little bit deeper. These are thoughts that are making me feel unworthy. Where are these thoughts coming from? Did someone implant this thought into me? Hey, pretty awesome. How you doing? Welcome in. Good morning. Are these thoughts that are making me feel bad, and how can I heal that? Or like, what do I need to go? Do I need to maybe talk to someone in therapy? Maybe I need to do something like Reiki. Maybe I need to do more meditation. Maybe I need to do more sound healings. Maybe I need to, get in a community circle or something like that. These things are important, right? And the emotional body is important with the mind, is important to work along with the mindset. The mind is going to get you where you want to go logically. The body is going to take you there energetically and emotionally. That makes sense. And our goal is to put the two together. You're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm really, really grateful to be here this morning, and I'm grateful to, just chop it up with y'all. I'm good. Like, I'm glad to be back on live in the mornings, y'all. It's always the best place for me. guys really start my day and just start my day in a good energy. And I hope that the people who are able to come in and stop by with me are able to get a little bit of that good vibe too. Like for real, for real. Somebody want me to co-host? Nope. 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 No. All right, so I'm finally able to pin that goal up there, okay? Finally able to pin my regular goal. I don't know what it was. It wasn't letting me do it just a minute ago. I think because I had that flash goal. But yeah, so I'm really grateful. Thank you guys so much for coming in and chopping it up with me this morning. Yeah, so we're going to continue to talk about the mindset. You're my favorite person to watch. Early mornings. I've been so busy. I haven't been on it so long. Listen, when I tell you I have not, like, I just started going back live in the morning, not this past week, but the week before that. So this is just like my third Sunday. So I understand. I said that when I first started this live, I said this year has been the most interesting year. Okay. And it has just been, I have lived so many different lives since January. I'm telling you. When am I going back on live? Because I knew I wanted to get back on here, but I was just like, not right now. No. So for me, it's wild because it always starts for me right around Q4 or at the end of the year. Like this journey of going live first thing in the morning started with me on the other app, the I and the G. Okay. That app, I got up there at 5:30 and it was like 5 in the morning, 4:30 or something in the morning or so, because I was doing it right before it was 21 days till 2024. That's when I started going live. First thing in the morning, getting up and kind of like wiping the crust out of my eyes and just being like, you know what, I'm here to help and to get people up in the morning, just to have a good space to be in the morning. And if we can set that vibe first thing in the morning, people hopefully will have a better day because you had somewhere where you could start out, right? That's where that started for me. Then so that went into 2024. That set some things into motion, right? I started getting on this app and posted content consistently, and right in the beginning of February 2024. I said 2023. That was going in, 2023 going in 2024. 2024 in February is when that started. And then August and September, I was like, I need to go on live on TikTok. August of last year, I did what I could. I only had 500 followers. I had to get into an agency, do all the things to try and because at that time you had to be in an agency in order to go live before 1,000 followers. Did that. I was like getting up in the morning. The first day I ever went live was August 8th, 2024 on TikTok. And I did a live talking about the Lionsgate portal because it was 888. Set some intentions, talked about setting intentions, talked about, mentally just being like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show up. Thank you. I show up. Thank you. I really appreciate that, because honestly, it's been my own journey. Like this content creation and like going live and like showing up and stuff. It really has been my own journey of learning my own pitfalls, my own places where I wasn't consistent, my own places where I was like, all right, I'm going to show up and then not do it, right? I had to really sit there and be like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Just from a place of, okay, Ife, Annie, what do we need to work through? And I realized how much I was holding myself back. And so now, yes, like I learned me, and that's the part, like I don't care what nobody say. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like, and a lot of my, I don't care. This journey is a spiritual one. The one of content creation. I don't care if you are doing live streaming or you are doing content like video content. This is a journey of self freaking mastery. Like I feel it to my core, because the day, like you have to, in order to get up, talk to a camera, get up, make content, get up, video content, edit the content, post the content. Like to do all of those things, there's a layer of like letting go that you have to do, because we are not necessarily used to getting up and talking on the camera, or maybe showing our back, the back seat of our life. I mean, the background of our life. We're not necessarily used to doing that, being more open and vulnerable. Maybe sometimes when we're going through something or whatever the case may be, it's hard. It is a lot. It is. And especially for those of us who are older, because the kids, they just jump on there because they don't have a concept necessarily that this is something that's different. This is their reality, right? Versus us, it's hard to look at ourselves in third person. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jazzy. It really is. It really is. And sometimes, like, even with videos, like, I just post it. I don't even look back. I don't even watch it. Sometimes I watch things over again just to kind of see how it could get better. Especially if I'm doing something like, TikTok shop content or something. But like, other than that, I just let stuff stick. I just let it be what it is. Like, if I messed up, like, I'm not going to, I just let stuff be. I just let stuff be. I just let it ride because I don't want to criticize myself too much. But I'm also getting more used to hearing myself speak on camera, seeing myself on camera, seeing what things look like. Like, I am getting more used to it because that's what makes me better. It's being able to look at it, to be able to critique it healthily. But sometimes I'm just letting y'all know, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just like, nope, just post it and get it out there. Just post it, get it out there, let it go. I'm letting go of I used to care a lot what other people thought about me. A lot. So much so I was not being myself. I was people pleasing. I was saying yes when I meant no. I was, suffering, but so that other people were happy. I was suffering so that other people were feeling good. Oh, look at the little chickies. Thank you. Thank you, Gold Digger. Those little chicks are so freaking cute. Thank you. I was really like getting down on myself. I was getting down on myself while everybody else was feeling good about what I was doing, And I didn't realize like how much life was being sucked out of me because of how much I was people pleasing, And so if I say anything to anybody else, like, don't people please, and it's okay if people don't like you, hell, we ain't supposed to all be liked, okay? Oh, you and your hubby went viral in 2017, and I care so much what people thought about me. It threw me. I'm telling you, it is really a journey of realizing like you are always being perceived, whether online or in person. And the reality is nobody freaking knows you for real except the people that are right in your close corner, the people that you live with, your kids know you. You get what I'm saying? And those people love you, hopefully, if they are right there in your circle. Okay, got to make sure the people right there in the circle really love you. All right. But I say all that to say, like, them other people don't matter. Them other people don't matter. Okay. They don't matter. What people believe about me is none of my business, or what people think about me is none of my business. It's not. Like, you know what I mean? And it doesn't determine like my worth or my value, what other people see or think about me. And I'm not, and it's like, and I'm not saying that people can be really mean, so I understand that too. It's like, it's tough when people are really, really mean and negative towards to not care about what people think. It's like, to me, to just be like, oh, ignore it. That's a lot. But it's just like, in general, I realize like people don't know what they talking about most times. A lot of the times their perception of you is something that's coming from them. If they say mean things to you and they hate you, it's because they hate them. You get what I'm saying? If people are saying mean, rude, and nasty things to you, it's because that's how they feel about themselves. And when you get that perspective, you have a lot more compassion for people, and you also just like, but you also be like, F y'all, you know what I'm saying? And then going on with love, like, because you just realize like people's perception of you is just a reflection of themselves. Like, I had a situation, and I'm going to make a video about it because I had someone comment on a video of mine that was a TikTok shop video, basically was implying that I was lying because I just wanted to get the money. And then not only did they say that, they said that they just want to make money, and I got mine from Amazon anyway, so that's where y'all can get y'all from. Like, trying to direct people off of my TikTok shop video to go on Amazon. And I was like, you know what's crazy to me? Being up under somebody like, one, that looks like you, because this is a person that looks like me. So it's just like, okay. One, being up under my post, telling me that I'm lying. You don't know whether I'm lying or not. And I'm not lying. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know this. And then you're also, but you're okay putting your dollars behind Jeff Bezos. You okay with that? The person that makes, like, I don't know, some egregious amount of money, like $1 million, like a minute type stuff. You're good with that. But little old me, you so upset that I will make $2 off the sale, possibly. You get what I'm saying? If one person buys this product, I'll make $2. Got it. That lets me see you. Like, I just see you. And then it makes me feel better, because, like, I don't care what you think, because I see you. You get what I'm saying? I see you. That's the part. Make it make sense, Jazzy. Like, make it make sense. You want to direct people over there. It's cool, though, because I'm definitely going to make a video about it. Because those videos, usually when there's some type of conflict, or it's like, I don't agree with what they're saying, and you make those type of videos, those are the videos that do the best, which is actually pretty funny. It's fine, and I'll probably make even more because you're a hater. I'm getting all over the place with that one. But the content creation journey, it is one of learning yourself. You know what I mean? For real, Jazzy. Like, I'm like, let me not go too deep, because I will continue to go on that, because I was just like, girl. But, you know, I really am thankful for the journey, and I push people, and I'm gonna always tell people, like, post content, like, get into your content journey, because people have a way of feeling about social media. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. But I do believe that when you are a person who is being better for yourself, and looking to improve, and looking to, like, love on yourself more, a content creation journey is a really, really good journey to go on. I don't care if you're doing it for money, but if you are just doing it to get over the fear of being seen, it's so important. If you're doing it just to be creative, it's so important. If you're doing it just to express your art, or express yourself, or express your thoughts, it's all so important, you know. And it's just another avenue where you can have this journey with yourself, because now I'm getting reminders of videos and stuff, right, that I got, or that I had, that I posted last year, and they apply so much even right now. They're like, they're timeless. But it's like so interesting, because it's like, wow, I was going through X, Y, and Z at this time, and felt the need to share this, right? But it lives on. But it still also shows me, just even how I talk to the camera and how I feel, how much I've grown. And I think that that's beautiful. And I just push people to do it, because, you know, you may not want to be a content. Maybe you're not supposed to be a content creator for the rest of your life. Or maybe this is not something that you really, really, really want to do. And that's okay. But it can be a place where you can express, where you can learn yourself, where you can see yourself in a different light, where you can really come face to face with your mindset, face to face with the wounds that may be stopping you from showing up, face to face with your own levels of consistency. Like, what am I putting in? What can I do and put my energy behind for a consistent amount of time every freaking day? And let me see. I'm telling you, I feel like this like posting content is inevitable. It may take a while. It may not take any time. But it's like, I do feel like it's one of those things where it's inevitable for you to be successful. The only thing that will, and successful in whatever ways you deem successful. Successful to me is not necessarily having 1 million followers. That's not my level of success. Or that's not necessarily where I aim to be. at all. No. I aim to have community, people that rock with me. I aim to make money. I aim to be paid for my creativity, but I aim to attract like-minded individuals to me and repel people who have no business even being around me, and me have no business being around them. Right. That's my goal with content creation and taking it out. I would love to have a dedicated community with this. You know what I mean? A dedicated group of people that come through and share love and come in and we love on each other and this be the vibe. Right? Because a community can take you way farther than a one-off viral video can take you. A real true community of people, because for me it's like I'm spreading myself, if that makes sense. Like I have my hands in a few different buckets and people may know me from over here and support me over here. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, Ifeanyi coming out with, I don't know, later on down the line, coming out with, I don't know, so a hoodie or something like that. Okay, I remember when she was on live and she was motivating me to get on my journey and get on live. I'ma support her. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff that matters. That's the stuff that matters. It's not necessarily what you get right now in the moment. And I learned that. Oh, Jazzy, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that, and it's like, it's not necessarily the, that one-off viral video that matters, because the videos that I've gotten that go viral, them people don't care about me. They ain't never seen me before in their life. I entertained them for that one moment, or maybe I made them think for that one moment, but they don't necessarily care about me. Right. And my goal is to get better with creation so that the videos and the things make people feel things and they come back and then they see all the work that I've been putting in. They're like, I'm about to follow this girl and I'm really about to support her. That's the goal. Steph, thank you so much for coming in with that rose love. I appreciate you. And thank you for liking up the live. Or I see her on live. Let's come in. Let's support her. Let's show her live. Let's tap it up for her. Let's share it out. Whatever. Right. These are, I appreciate the support. I appreciate that community that I've built. The people that share out the stuff, the people that come in and show up with me. Like people come in and come and see me on live or whatever the case may be. I genuinely 1,000% appreciate it. I just got to tell y'all. 1,000% appreciate it. And I think that, yeah, I'm really just grateful. I'm really, really just grateful. And I just know like where I am right now is just a great, great place to be. Emotionally, mentally. And I was talking about, mindset a little bit earlier. It's like the mind is so powerful and so important on your journey. And everybody talks about like your mindset and being consistent, but also getting in tune with yourself. Okay. Getting in tune with yourself. Who are you? And how do you want to show up? And what do you want to say? What's important for you? What can you talk about until you blue in the face? For me, it is healing. For me, it's community. For me, it's all the things I already talked about. Ellie, welcome in, girl. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. For me, it's all the things that I talk about. For me, the things I could talk about are the things I'm passionate about. And what I'm passionate about is people, right? What I'm passionate about is people being healthy. What I'm passionate about, and I'm being healthy, in every way, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Like let's try to be well-rounded as much as possible. And I'm working on it. I ain't there, y'all. I ain't all the way there. I've been working on my mental and my spiritual consistently. And now I'm bridging that out to my health and my financial, right? That's where I am. Like, it's like, okay, I feel like, okay, I'm feeling like very grounded in my mental and my spiritual, and my energetics, because that was a lot of the time, like those were some things that those were some things where there was a lot of wounding. And so I was focused outside, like I'm focused on like, all right, let me do like my finance, stuff like that. But it all kind of crumbled down, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, we needed to be taught that mental health as kids is so important. Yeah, for real. For real. Jazz, hold on, let me see. Yeah, we definitely need to be taught about mental health, and we're not taught that. We're taught barely, for some of us, about physical health. Barely. We ain't taught about it, y'all. We're not taught about it. Because we're surviving, right? And that was the thing. That's what I wanted to say. Like, being in a space where it's like, so no, barely talk about anything. Do you hear me? Like, it's about work. It's about work, survival. Not being creative necessarily. When you have those people in your life that teach you, thank you, Ellie, for sharing it out. When you have those people in your life that are teaching you how to be healthy, spiritually, mentally, physically. And I think that millennials and like Gen X people, like, and down, like, that are conscious, like, we are teaching that next generation more than what was taught to us. Praise God. In the best way that we can, right? Like, just more about listening to kids and allowing them to just be creative or whatever, right? That is so important, because we lose that so much as we become older. We are just focused on survival, taking care of the bills, taking care of making sure everything got a roof over our head. But what if inside that roof life is terrible? What if that roof is hell? We don't talk about that. We talk about providing the roof, but we don't talk about providing the safety under said roof or the love under said roof. It's great to have. I'm sorry, but I ain't trying to be under no motherfucking roof where it's hell in that mug. I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you from my heart. Appreciate you. Yeah, like, I'm not trying to be nowhere. I don't want to be under the roof where it's hell every day, where I'm coming home and I hate it here. Okay, I'm coming home. I can't stand the person that I'm living with, or I come home and everybody get on my nerves. I don't have no place to rest. Right? I know. Why did it do that? That's so weird. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, why didn't it count towards the goal? That's so weird. Change to it. That's weird. You just did that. Literally. That is so weird. TikTok is getting on my TikTok. Y'all gotta do better. I don't know why they did that. Like, why didn't it put towards the goal? Like, TT tripping. They really are. But yeah, it is acting up. I'm like, ugh, don't do it. Don't do that. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being in here. We just talking about mindset. We talking about taking care of ourselves in every way that we can, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So right now, for me, I've been taking care of myself. I'm really proud of myself for the mental work that I've done and the emotional work that I've done. Y'all, I am a different person right now. I used to be, because I used to be so, like, people pleasy, like, oh yeah, I'm good, everything's all good. And I'm just not that way anymore. I'm way more open with my emotions. I'm way more open to myself with my emotions, and allowing myself to even have emotions, express them, release them, move through them. Because I was people pleasing and I was going after the bag. I was people pleasing, I was going after the bag, and that was it. That's it. And I was miserable. Do you hear me? Hey, cool, welcome in. How you doing? I was miserable. So I'm so grateful to have, like, healed some of those things, those inner child wounds. I lost my parents really young, and went through some really traumatic experiences when I was in, like, high school, college, and I was really holding on to all of that. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear you doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. I was really holding on to all that. So I didn't know, like, I had children. I spent time taking care of them. I was married at the time, taking care of my husband as much as I could. And oh, you lost your parents young too. Cool. I'm sorry about that. Like, it's real, you know. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. You know, it's real, and it can send you in a space. Well, it did a lot. It did good things for me, and it also did some negative things for me as well. But it all works out for our good, you know, if we allow it to. But it had me think a lot about my own, you know, mortality, and then it also had me feeling very, very alone in life, and very, very like secluded into myself and in my own energy. And I wasn't really able to express myself. I just was like, you know, people pleasing, smiling, making sure everybody else was good. Like, oh, I'm good. Everybody, I'm good. Because I had no idea that I was not good at all. I wasn't good at all. Had no idea. No idea. I was passive aggressive. I was resentful. I was angry deep down. I was hurt. I was, what's the word? It was all the things, you know what I'm saying? It was all the things. But on the surface, I was joking. I was laughing. I was going to where I had jobs. I was starting a business. Like, I was good. But it was crumbling from the inside, because I was crumbling from the inside. And when I came out here to California, I thought it was like going to be one way, but really it was like, girl, you was coming out here to heal. So much for my daily heartbeat, because I don't know if y'all know, like, California is a place where, like, y'all, California is a wild ass place. Wow. Hey, all things Shills, I'm doing well, and I'm so glad to see you this morning. Welcome in. Hey, C Hatch in the building. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Los Angeles, California is a wild ass place. If y'all do not know, if y'all don't know, y'all some people from the East Coast, they ain't just, listen, this is, if you on a healing journey and you come out here, trust me, that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing is healing. You might as well just lay back and let whatever happens happen, and you just realize that you just going on the damn journey. Okay, that's it. You know, if you try to like fight it, it's gonna be like a rough time. You're gonna have a rough time. You just gotta like go with the flow. It's like so much of that energy out here. Like, y'all know California, like Los Angeles especially, but California has that, like, Los Angeles got that like go, like so like city energy, right? No. If you want a person on a healing journey, you want peace, you're going to be like closer to the people that are like hippies and stuff. That's like, everything is all good. Like, we're chill. Like, there's nothing to worry about. Like, we're vibing. Like, what day is it? Like, that's where you going to be. Hold on, y'all. I got to do it's making me verified alive. Okay. That's where you going to be. That's where you want to be. You want to be more on the side of like, life is good. Because the people that are like, out here, they're crazy. Hey, C-Hash, thank you so much for those populars and all things Shills. Thank you so much for sharing out the live. But when I came out here, I didn't realize like that I was going to be like forced into so much healing. Like, out here it is, I say it because, like, if you allow healing to take place, it will here. Like, it really, really real. It's such a magical place. It's such a magical and beautiful, beautiful place. With people with amazing spirits and amazing souls. Thank you so much. But on the other side, like, it's Los Angeles, Hollywood, like all those things. Like, it is some weird stuff going on. It definitely is. But it's like that, you got to be in that space and go seek that stuff out to be in that. You know what I'm saying? Or just kind of not be careful or not be aware, But if you're grounded and you have a sense of self and a sense of healing, like, it really can be a beautiful place. So when I came out here, that's when the intense healing really happened, really started for me. Of just Everything that I was focusing on everything I was focusing on outside was like, yeah, no, you actually don't. You're not about to do that. You're not about to actually do that. You trying to do that, nope, not here, you won't. No. You're going to sit down and you're going to regulate your nervous system. You're going to calm down. Okay? You're going to relax, and then you're going to move from that relaxed space. You're going to move from that inner happiness space. Then you can move and shake a little bit, but not before then. That's what this journey has been like, and it's really been blessed, but boy, I was bumping my head for a damn while. Learn to let life flow, so I know when I leave this place, whenever I do move or, just leave, because I don't know if I'll be here forever, but I really I know that I'm gonna be like leaving and going to a space of like wherever I move to, I'm carrying that energy, if that makes sense. Like I'm carrying that energy of inner happiness first before I try to create that outer happy. Like before I try to do the things outwardly, I'm checking in with self first. Before I rush around for the sake of rushing around, and I'm so impatient and I'm so like, I'm mad about everything and all of that. No. Journaling before the kiddos get up. Oh, I love that. Yay, Jazzy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me. I appreciate it. All things she'll say, yes, I feel that. Yeah, like for real, just moving from a space of alignment versus a space of like desperation or worry or fear. But just moving from a space of like, I'm taking care of my business. I'm loving each day. I feel grateful. Like I feel grateful so much for being out here, because it's allowed me to just enjoy my life, y'all. To just enjoy life, and not be so focused on what I don't have and why I can't enjoy life because I don't have da 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 da. It's like, no, that lack mindset is just done. It's like, no, you have so much. Life is so abundant. And I've really been able to sit in that here and realize like how blessed you can be, how blessed we are. And that's a confirmation burp. How blessed we are. Excuse me. And how sometimes we can take those things for granted. And this has just allowed me to be more grounded in the beauty of life, and more grounded in inner happiness, because your inner reflects your outer. And I just know also, like, the more we heal as a community and a collective, the more the world will shift. The more that we are on this vibe of like, okay, no, within first, then without, the more as we switch, because that's what we're doing right now. We're switching because the other way looks crazy. So it's like we're switching more so to inner happiness and exuding that outwardly. And it really does make a difference. It really does make a difference. Like, and y'all let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat as well. If y'all are feeling this, how has your journey been? As far as, creating inner stillness, or are you still working towards that, or have you been doing it? Like, y'all let me know. I really appreciate y'all for being in here, y'all know, all the time, and appreciate your opinions and contribution. So, if that's how y'all been feeling, you know what I'm saying? You still cool, say I feel like I'm still working on it, and that's great. That's a great place to be. I feel like it's a practice, y'all. I'm a cheer. It's a practice. Life and getting good at and mastering self is a practice. It is a practice. It's a every day. I'm practicing this life thing. I am not perfect, and I'm not, and it's just that the more you practice something, the easier it gets. right? And the less you have those other things that may make it so, and because life happens, right? Life happens. We can't control everything. But like the more that you practice those habits that are healthy for you, that make you feel good, or being around, even just surrounding yourself, practice surrounding yourself around people that actually like you and love you versus the people that really don't and don't treat you like they love you. Like the more you are able to recognize those things and practice that, the easier it gets. Queen Peach, hey, good morning, happy Sunday, how are you, beautiful? Thank you so much for coming in with the love. I appreciate it, and thank you for coming in. Y'all, so it's like, if the more that you do that, you're well good. Yes, who truly loves you. Yes, cool. You deserve to be around people who truly loved you. You've been on live more, Queen. That's great. That's great. I know I need to stop being too, because this is me. This is my third Sunday being back on live consistently, y'all. So I will be back as well, and I'm going to be spinning the blocks in these live streams too, because I kind of been out of the live rooms as well. Like I'm definitely trying to get my foot back in there. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Get on live. Yes, cool. We want to see you. So we want to learn more about them books. Yes, and being around the same minded people. Exactly. Like kind of like shifting, and kind of shifting and being more so around people who are more like minded, and that's okay. And it's okay to kind of leave people behind. It's okay. I promise it's okay. Like them people be okay. Sometimes we be like, oh my God, what is X, Y, and Z gonna do if I'm not showing up in the way that I've always shown up? Well, they're going to show up the way they've always shown up if you continue to show up the way you always show up. Okay? You love the freckles? I like this little filter, y'all. I like the little filter with the freckles. But yeah, they're going to continue to showing up the way that they shown up if you show up the way that you show up. You know what I'm saying? When you start altering how you showing up, them people got to alter how they show up. They might not alter it to be around you per se, but they gonna shift. They gonna feel the difference. That's move. You gotta move. Move with and throw your weight around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, I'm not actually coming over there for that. No, I'm not doing it, because every time I come over here, it's always some drama. Okay, or every time I come over here, you don't really want to talk to me. You want me to do something for you, or every time I come over here, you just want to find out what's going on in my life so you can gossip. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not doing that anymore. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. I'm going around to people, and y'all, and since I have consciously said that, I consciously said this summer, I said, God, I just really want you to bring more family into my life. How's the babies? They are amazing, y'all. They was able to go. I'm so glad my cousin, one of my little cousins, is crazy. My little cousin, he got 2 kids and is married. What? He went and he visited my girls, and they all sent me like beautiful pictures, and I'm so happy. I'm so sad. I'm so grateful to see it, because I know it's been a while since I seen them, so I was so happy. I was like, yay, I'm so glad y'all got to see them. I love that. So they doing really, really well. One of them thinks she is grown. She's 12, like, and y'all, I swear, y'all, she 12 going on 21, and I'm like, girl, sit down. They just flourishing, and I'm so happy. Many have asked me for money and never give it back. Cut them off. Nah, for real. Cut them off, man. Cut them off, especially if that's all that they come and do. It's like, especially if it's not reciprocal energy, or it's like they may not, it's just like, it don't have to be the exact thing, but reciprocal energy is so real. Like, we not gonna act like we all don't need things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have something that you don't have, but I still need something that I need too. And if it ain't no equal exchange, baby, we not about to keep doing this. And sometimes it's like the closest people, or people that you really would like to show up you really want them to show up in a certain way, and they just can't. Factorials. And they just can't. You know, it's like they just can't show up that way. And you have to be okay. You have to let it go. You got to let it go, because I guarantee you it's another person out there. And this is not to say that the grass is just always greener, but there could be some green ass grass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, like, this is the thing. There is a balance between community, like, community and working together in community. I think as we find that, like, okay, how important it is to work in community, but community does not have to look like how it used to look. Community does not have to stay like, oh, just because we're blood related or because I've known you since elementary school, that we just gotta stay like this and I have to continue to pour into you if you are not pouring into me and you don't even like me. Because let's be clear, a lot of people have these traumatic home lives and stuff like that. It's like that needs to be set in account for. Like that needs to be accounted for. Like, we just not gonna act like that didn't happen, just or that we should just stick together because we look the same, or because we come from the same hood, went to the same school, or in the same family. If you don't treat me right as a human being, if you don't treat me right, you don't have no respect for me as a human, I'm not keying it with you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not, because good and bad people come in all shapes, forms, colors, creeds. You get what I'm saying? It's bigger than that. My community is filled with people that love me, and I don't have to convince them to love me. My community is filled with people that I love, and don't have to be convinced. Like, I don't have to be convinced to love them. I love them. And the people that are in my community love me. And they don't have to be convinced to love me. They just love me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to, like, perform for you to love me. You just love me because you see my energy and you feel my energy and you resonate with it. That's it. And like I said, that spans across nationalities, religions, skin color. That spans across all of that. All of it. Because I'm telling you, y'all, I'm going to make a video. And I'm going to clap back. I'm going to clap back at that girl. If y'all just coming in the room, it was a TikTok shop video. I had a girl come over there and try to talk about, like, basically talk about the product. She didn't like the product. She said I was lying. I was trying to get money. And telling people in the comments to go get it from the A app. I don't know if I can say Amazon, whatever. From over there. And I'm like, and y'all know what that girl look like? Me. I'm like, girl, listen. That to me just, like I said, it just makes me locate you. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Hating like that is crazy. But like I said, in this journey too, it's just like, it makes me realize, like, if you don't like yourself, you ain't gonna like me. That's just the reality. And when you realize how people just really don't like themselves, then, I don't take it as personal, but I'm still going to address it. And usually is what's crazy is the videos where people comment they don't want you to do, like they're really trying to attack you. If you say something back and speak up for yourself or whatever, usually those are the videos that do the best, and those are the ones that make the most money, ironically so. All that to say, like, I'm loving on the people that love me, and now I'm clear about that. I don't have to prove myself. I had to heal that wound, and I continue to we're not continuing to prove ourselves to people outside of us. I'm proving myself to me. Okay? Like, we're proving ourselves to ourselves. I'm proving I'm capable to myself. I'm proving I'm worthy to myself. Like, I'm reminding myself how worthy I am. I'm reminding myself how much I deserve to be happy by being happy. I'm reminding myself how much I deserve to be abundant by creating abundance in my life. You feel me? Like, I'm not doing it to prove anything to anybody else. Or even if there's still parts of me that wants to be in a place so that other people know that I'm capable, I'm still doing it for myself, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that really wins. I'm the one that really wins. It's a win-win for me. You know what I mean? Legacy builder, thank you so much for my daily heart me. Cool, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Shells, you feel what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? It's like I'm the one benefiting. I'm still doing it for me. My kids are the ones benefiting. Still doing it. You know, that's me. They're me. So my grandkids will be the ones to benefit. And I'm just grateful because I know that. I just know. I'm like, there's a shift happening, and it's really, really good for us to be working on our inner self, so that we can reflect that out into the world. When you are inwardly happy, you reflect that out to the world, and people can see it, and they can get inspired by it, even if it's just you on the bus and you just like, hey, how you doing today? Like, people really need that. People need to be seen, people need to be acknowledged, and people need to be loved on. Right now, more than ever. And if you genuinely are saying something to somebody like, I like your shoes or whatever, like, people really, they need it. And I don't know about y'all, but I love if somebody, especially if I'm just walking out the house and maybe I'm not feeling the best. Legacy builder, thank you. Thank you. Ellie for my roses. You know, it's like, who knows? Who knows how you can affect somebody just by spreading a little love and a little positivity, but it's coming from a genuine place. It's coming from a genuine place. You know, it's like, you're like, oh, I love your hat. You really love that hat. People love that. They do. They love it. And because we all love it, we all want to be seen in some regard. It's natural. Thank you. What is going on with my face? What just happened? Those lashes, they was trying to take my lashes off, child. Thank you so much for the hearties. Thank you guys so much for coming in and liking up the live. I really, really, really appreciate it. I know, cool. It was like, your lashes is off. Fell right on off. That's so funny. It's so funny because I was like, that can't stay there the rest of the live now. No. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, y'all, like, don't take for granted how much your happiness matters in this world. People will tell you it's selfish to focus on yourself. People will tell you you're not helping what's going on, like, in the world. And you'll be surprised how much your energy can impact. Like, your energy can just radiate and impact so many other people just by you being happy, healthy, and whole. I'm going to cheers on that one. You know, because we got a lot of, because when I look at what's going on right now in the world, and a lot, we really have, yes, legacy, like high vibrations, like, really, when we really sit back and really think about it, y'all, we got a lot of toddlers, a lot of elementary schoolers, a lot of middle schoolers, high schoolers, socially awkward people who never got the attention and validation that they really needed in power. We got those, grappling and fighting over things, and like can't come to agreements, and willing to not care about everything, the world at large, because of their own selfish means. We got sadistic toddlers in power. And it's like not funny, but it's like really though, like these people are people with a mass amount of resources and power and things like that, and they're all just hurt little teenagers and hurt little children in there. And that's a reflection as well of what we have a majority of society. It's like a lot of us are, and I say us because, humanity, right? A lot of us are just hurt teenagers and hurt elementary school students or 5-year-olds or toddlers or babies, right? Just looking, okay, born in the 2000s, no, for real, and just looking for validation, looking for power, looking for some type of praise, looking for own selfish needs. Everything's mine. Like, what? You get what I'm saying? Like that. Like, think about a toddler that you go to daycare and it's like they the one that's over there in the corner that don't want to play with nobody and folding their arms up like this all the time, always throwing temper tantrums. Yeah. Those are the people that are in Congress. You get what I'm saying? Those are the people that are in the White House. Like, those are the people we're looking at. And so if we can do the best that we can as a collective to heal ourselves, then we can look at that and be like, no, something has got to shift. Something has got to change. Something has got to, it's like, and I feel like we're there where we're like, all right, enough is enough. Enough is a freaking enough, and when I really look at that and I'm like, wow, I feel like the people who are, being called to or feeling that urge to go within and heal and not from an egotistical space of like, I've healed more than you and like, no, but just like a space of like, no, I need to like take care of myself. I need to really figure out why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Why would I show up like this? Why would I, hurt somebody that I love like this? Why would I hurt myself like this? Whatever is calling you to do that. I feel like you are being prepared for the future. Whatever this looks like after all of this is done, right? Whatever it looks like, because it is a place, I'm feeling like it's a place where people cannot authentically be themselves. People can find communities and supporters and love on one another. People can share resources. People can share their ways of thinking and it be respected, right? And it be appreciated, and it's not just like right, wrong all the time. When you realize like there's just different ways to look at things. There are things that are wrong. I'm not gonna say like, oh, there's no right or wrong, but y'all know what I mean. Like, there are things that are wrong, but there are also just different ways to look at things. And just because somebody disagrees with you doesn't mean they're the enemy. Like, it's like everybody that disagrees with you is not an enemy. There are people that just disagree with you, and it's okay. And how can you figure out how to work together with them? How can you see, what can you look? We need to practice that a lot more too. It's like, what can you see about somebody who has a completely different view or opinion about something than you? What can you see in ways that y'all are alike? Even if it's just the basic thing that you are human. Even if it's just the basics that you are human. I feel like that's where we are. Baseline, we're human, right? We're in this human experience together. Where you was at before this and where you going after, it ain't my business. But we here right now together as humans. So what do we have in common, and how can we work together? And I think that a lot of that has to do with your ability to like compassion and just inner, like I said, that inner love for self. Then you got more of an inner love for self. You have more of an outward love and care for like humanity as a whole. I don't really know how I got over there, but I think it's just because I really feel like that's where we are. Like, we just gotta like It's just so much going on that makes them, they want it. Just the level of separation is so real because they want people to just be so disconnected from self. When you get connected to self, you can get connected to other humans. They want us to be so disconnected from self. Love now, yeah. And it's a movement. It's really a movement because I'm seeing more and more people, talk about it and have these conversations and like open up about these things, which is really good because it's just more confirming the fact that the collective is feeling more of these things because we're getting to these points where it's like, all right, it's like, but we got to know that, these times are tough. It's tough to watch some of these things happen. It's tough to have some of these conversations. It's tough to have some of these thoughts and emotions and stuff. But the more we get closer to self, the more we get closer to love and remembering who we truly are, the more that we are going to really affect change here. And it's going to be natural. It's going to be those small things. It's going to be those small things. Like, we feel like sometimes we are powerless, or like we don't have as much power, or like we can't really do blah, blah, blah. It's like, nope, you got a lot of power just in you being walking around this mug and being a light in the darkness. Being that light in the darkness. Going in with amazing energy somewhere, going in with positivity, going in with love, going in with compassion, going places with fun. Hell, you just come in and bring the party in there, especially now. Like, people, I'm telling y'all, people need it. We all need it. Grateful, y'all, this morning. It has been like such a good conversation. I'm thankful for the people who was able to come in and stop in with me this morning and show up and show out on this live thing, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all so much. This week I will be on live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay. 5 a.m. to at least 7 to 7:30 range. I think the last time on Wednesday. Sometimes those Wednesdays, those are going to get a little bit late. They might be a little later, a little bit lengthy, might stay on a little longer. But this Wednesday, I might have to just go to regular 5 to 7. But either way, we'll go with the flow, okay? Coming in and tapping in with me and listening this morning. Thank you guys so much for sharing out the live. Thank you guys for tapping it up. Thank you guys for coming in, supporting me and supporting the live goal and supporting my, me by grabbing those daily heart meetings and stuff as well. My heart is full as always, and I'm just grateful to show up and be able to pour into y'all as I pour into myself, because everything we talking about, I need to hear. I need to be reminded every day. Right? I need to be reminded every day. And I hope y'all understand the practice that we're building here. You know what I'm saying? The practice of reminding us, like, how do we keep our minds clear? How do we love on one another? How do we have compassion for one another? How do we show up and have wonderful days every day? How do we create that space? How do we create family and community instead of just aligning with whoever's around? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Nope. We want better, we got to do better. And this is me taking initiative to do better for myself, which is getting up here and creating loving space for y'all. You need some stickers. What stickers I need? How I create stickers? You talking about for subscribers? I got some stickers for subscribers. Or you talking about for like regular? How do I do that? I need some more stickers. You gotta show me, because I haven't done a lot with my like subscriptions. I know with my subscriptions I do have a Discord available though, and we will be in there. Oh, I can make them for fan club people too. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit that. Oh yeah, because I can make it like a you can create custom stickers. I know, cool. I'm like, wait a minute now, what? Okay, I'll definitely create those. I'll do that. I'll probably do that today. No, it won't take but 2 seconds. And I love that. I love that. Yeah, because I can make I can make it for the fan club too. Like on the side, I know I could put like a name or whatever. Yes, cool. You need to get up on here on live so we can see you. We want to know more about those books. We want maybe you read to us. Okay? I love a good read aloud. Thank y'all so much for coming in here. I appreciate it. Cool said, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Listen, that is so funny. For real, I'm already over here like, come on down, do this. That is so funny. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna be waiting on you though. That is so funny. Y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm getting ready to head out of here. I am so grateful and thankful for everybody. Y'all are amazing. Y'all make me feel amazing. And I hope y'all have an amazing. I'll make it happen to you. Ellie and Moore have been a huge inspiration. Thank you. Like Ellie is such a great Ellie is such a great live host. Make sure y'all tap in with her too. And you guys, y'all let me know when y'all go live too so I can come love on y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming in, liking up the live. I love y'all lots. Have a wonderful Sunday and y'all be blessed today. Make somebody else's day amazing. Love y'all.